Badger Army, welcome to today's show. Hope you're all well, guys. Now, today we can do something a bit different to usual. We can do a second-hand bookshop haul, which is something we haven't done for ages. I know we've done the CEX ones in the past, and we've even done some unboxings of books and things like that we've got from sort of like unboxing sort of collection things. And this is the first time I think we've ever done one of these, at least for a long time anyway. Just a quick note before we get cracking though. Thank you everyone that's been supporting the films, and don't forget new films will be out this week. And of course, if you haven't seen One Misstep or Invasion of the Killer Wheat Biscuits, or of course the cult classic Ballamoran, please do check it out on the channel. Now, let's get cracking with our Dennis Wheatley second-hand bookshop haul. Now, I haven't done this for ages. I'm quite excited to show you guys. Now, as you know, I'm a bit of a horror fan, but I do also enjoy Dennis Wheatley's more action-packed ones. So this is Come Into My Parlour, and this was a really interesting one. This was £2.50, if I believe. Yeah, £2.50. And this is all about an action-adventure set in the World War. Now, is an epic tale of love and courage played out against a background of total war as the armoured might of the Germany and flew against the Soviet Union. Gregory Suller's story, a thriller of the first rank. That's an interesting one. There you go. A lot of these are all about different things. What's this one? Oh dear. V is for vengeance. Now this was also, actually this was 50p, this one. That was a bargain. Yeah, it doesn't actually tell you what this one's about, but I'm guessing it's like a spy thriller, you know, from what it says on the front there. But yeah, I mean, a lot of these ones I haven't really picked. Oh, the story happens on June the 14th, 1940, as Madeline Lavia waves goodbye to Gregory Sullis, who she has nursed through the illness in Paris. At the moment, she leaves for Bordeaux. The Germans are entering the capital. Swift tragedy imbues Madeline and an undying hatred of the Nazis, and she seizes the first opportunity to work underground against their country's enemies. Gregory returns to France for the same purpose. So we're going to have some sort of action-adventure there. That's pretty cool. Alright. There we are. Okay. Oh, this one's a saucy one. Right, indeed. So this is obviously set in Venice. Look at this. Venice in the 18th century. Look at that. And that's just on the front there. Look at that. That's mad. And that's like a little map of Venice in the century. In the summer of 1796, Roger Brooke, somewhere in Wheatley, undertook a new secret mission for his master, Mr. Pitt. It brought him the contact of Ronaldo Miller, the veterinary senator, who was a disciple of the devil. So this is a sequel to The Devil Rider, in theory. And his wife, Sisha, a beautiful Indian princess. The mission fizzled out and was but the damage had been done. Roger and the evil occultist had met. Fate took charge, and the terrible truth results for both. Wow. Now, I did not know that this was a sequel to Devil Rides Out and carried on that storyline. So that's pretty cool. I could have also got this in paperback, but I thought hardback would have been better, you know. Wow. That was, how much was that one? That was £2, that one. We got The Black Baroness, a Gregory Sullis story. That's pretty cool. This was £2.50 also. These are rare books, you know. These are hard to get books. It's really cool. The Black Baroness is the third of 7 volumes incorporating the principal events which occurred between September 1939 and May 1945, covering the activities of Gregory Shullus, one of the most famous secret agents ever created in fiction of the Second World War. Wow, okay. So yeah, this is another one of the stories of sort of like secret spies and things like that. Yeah, I had no idea that this was a sequel to the sort of more spookier side of that one. So that was a good find, actually. Yeah. But yeah, so the Black Baroness looks really cool. That's another spy thriller one. This one's called by Dennis Wheatley also, and this is The Shadow of the Tyburn Tree. And this would have cost you 3 and 6. Wow. Not even sure what that is in modern monies. And this is from Arrow Books, this one. Yeah, a lot of them are published by Arrow. And a lot of them, a lot of them are all published by Arrow. And a lot of them are 3 and 6pence. Oh. The rumbles of the impending war echo across Europe. Secret and threatening alliances are being made by Roger Brooke, alias M. Le Chevalier de Brooke. He slips stealthily out of the gay Georgian London with its undercurrents of political treachery. Ooh. Infamous relevant intrigue from the Finnish battlefield to the bedroom of the Empress. Ooh, This one's going to be a bit saucy as well then. Looking forward to that. Right, here we go. This is one I used to have years ago and I sold it stupidly. So I'm really glad to have this one back in the collection. So if you'd like to see my whole collection so far, please, I will gladly do a video on it. Gladly. Because I'm not only collecting Dennis Wheatley books, I'm collecting old horror books in general. And I was really disappointed the other day when I went to Camden and tried to get some old school books, and the bookshop that was there in Camden Market had shut down now, so that was upsetting. But yeah, this one is the launching of Roger Brooke. I had this one before in the hardback, but now I've got it in softback, which is good still, but I'm glad to have it back in the collection. And this was once again £2.50. So this is an absolute bargain. That old book smell is never going to get old, you know. Here is Roger Brooke, launched into the manhood, initiating into love, introduced into depravity, and swept into the whirlpools of international intrigue. He emerges skilled in all affairs, clandestine as British most brilliant agent and lover to the rival Casanova. Now, if you hadn't noticed already, I'm a big fan of spy books and things like that. And I think he's actually, Dennis Wheatley is secretly a lot better than some of the other spy writers out there. He has a bit more sauce to it, a bit more realism to it than some of the the 007 books that you may have seen right now. Now, this one, I don't think I've ever read this one, and this one is The Man Who Killed the King, and this is once again a Roger Brooke storyline. So it's definitely his version of Roger Moore / James Bond, that sort of thing, So I did used to have some of the 007 books. Maybe I'll try and pick those up. But yeah, definitely a bit of a secret spy fan, as well as enjoying Dennis Wheatley's paranormal stuff. I like the spy thrillers. Yes, in the second phase of French Revolution, over 1 million people perished, and the guillotine could not work quickly enough. In lions and liberals were tied back to back and lowered down the cannon. In Nantes, men, women, and children were crammed into barges, drowned by the thousands. Cool. So yeah, this is going to be a good book, and this is once again published by Arrow, as was the last one. The books are in various different conditions, but they've all been really good. I mean, they're all between £2.50 and £2 each, and so I think mine was 50p. I managed to get these all for £15, so that was quite good. Okay, so if you look 5, 10, Yeah. 15, and I got one for free pretty much, which is always good. So yeah, there you go. I'm not complaining about that. 15 quid for some really old school, really rare books is, quite good. You can't really get Dennis Wheatley titles in places like W.H. Smith's or Waterstones or anything like that nowadays. So they're getting rarer and rarer. It's not something you would find on the high street. So this is the only way to pick it up is second-hand bookshops or online. Please be wary if you're hunting for them online. They are very expensive. You need to shop around. Some of the stuff I've even picked up here before. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the hardback one. This one, I think I went to a second-hand book fair once, and I think this was about 35 quid, and it was in worse condition than this. So, just goes to show. But yeah, if you know of anywhere where I can pick up some really good books and some really good book bargains, let me know in the comments. And thank you very much for watching today's show. Look after yourselves. Keep safe. Keep well. Much love, everyone. I'll see you in the next vlog, video, stream, movie, or short. And of course, comment down below some of your favourite authors, some of your favourite horror or spy authors also you think I should take a look at. And if you want to see the whole collection we picked up so far, let me know in the comments and I'll do a follow-up video. See you next time, everyone. Bye for now, Balmy Badger Army. Keep safe, keep well, much love, everyone. I'll see you in the next vlog, video, stream, movie, or short. And don't forget to check out One Misstep and Attack of the Killer Wheat Biscuits and Balamoran, and of course one of the newer films that are out now, which is Essex FBI Investigates Spook Chat, and that has two different versions, the normal one and the special edition. And of course I recommend watching both and checking out the differences. See you next time, everyone. Bye.